channel, baby.
Yeah.
What it do, Half and J family. Welcome back to the channel, baby.
Yes.
It's your boy Half.
And Girl J.
And we back with another reaction video. Okay. Video.
Yeah.
You see, do it again? You ain't gonna say the video part?
Video.
All right, y'all, man. Welcome back to the channel, man.
Yes, welcome back.
Hope everybody enjoying their hump day today, Thursday, or whatever day you might get this. So good morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? Whenever you may get this video. So, with that being said.
Sorry, did I spill you?
Kind of.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I didn't mean to do that.
I ain't gonna get checked now. I'm just playing.
Oh.
I'm just playing. You know I'm just
I know.
playing. All right, so let them know who we're gonna react to today.
Shout out to Dr. Steve Turley.
Shout out to Dr.
channel.
Steve.
It's titled Fani Willis Just Got Some Bad News.
Fani. Well, now, who is Fani?
I don't know. I asked you that
You asked me that?
before we started.
Before we started?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is?
No.
Okay. All right, so anyway, we're going to jump into it, man, see who Fani Willis is, what she got, what kind of bad news she got. You feel me? So before we get into it, everybody that's out there who has not yet subscribed to the channel, boom! Go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
Turn your phone notifications on.
Yes.
Like and share this video.
Yes. Please share this.
Share the video. And then comment down below, baby. Down below. Come and join the squad, man. Half and J.
Yes.
Plus we only...
kicking off. Come on.
Oh. Plus we only kicking off what?
what?
Good vibes, baby. Good vibes.
Boom. I just had to let everybody know that I have a fish, and his name is Leonard.
Leonard, though.
A fish called Leonard.
And he got a leaf that he can sleep on.
Oh, yeah. He has a leaf.
She took him a shower last night.
Don't exaggerate it.
You know what I'm
but
saying?
yeah, I have a fish called
Bought him
Leonard.
some groceries.
And he's a very funny fish. Yeah.
She fed him some chicken, too.
Whatever. But yeah, a fish called Leonard.
Yeah, let's get it. Oh, since she telling she got a fish called Leonard, she called him a different name, too, a different nigga name, too. Another whole different man name.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You called him a whole different man
Oh,
name.
I had another fish prior to Leonard and accidentally called Leonard.
Leonard was mad, too, boy.
He was.
She was trying to talk to him. He turned his head.
He turned his head, y'all.
Won't talk to me.
He sure did.
Yeah, as he should have. You feel me? Let's go.
The ultra-leftist activist disguised as Fulton County DA, Fani Willis, just got some really bad news. We're going to take a look at the latest with her fledgling case.
Fulton County DA.
Okay.
Willis just got some really bad news. We're going to take a look at the latest with her fledgling case against President Trump, and we're going to see why even the liberal media is starting to panic here about what's really happening in the state of Georgia. You're going to absolutely love this. Greetings, everyone. It is me, Dr. Steve, your Patriot Professor, here to help you think better so you can feel better in these crazy and turbulent times. So if you haven't already done so, you know what to do. Make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. And if you would, it would be an honor if you could share this video with friends and family. We are once again being suppressed by big tech, so I need your help to get the hopeful message of this channel out to as many people as possible. Now,
Dr. Steve.
Many of you have heard of the latest, shall we say, setback for the prosecution of President Trump in Fulton County. The judge presiding over the proceedings, Judge Scott McAfee, has ruled that President Trump will not be obliged to face trial in October alongside co-defendants Kenneth Chesebro and Sidney Powell, both of whom filed for a speedy trial. This is a blow to Fani Willis because she wanted to try all 19 defendants together. ABC News admitted in a tweet that this was not what Fani Willis wanted. Quote, Fani Willis wasn't there, but you got to imagine she's throwing things against the wall based on this hearing. Great win for Donald Trump and others that did not want to be part of the speedy trial case. So that was certainly a big win for Trump. He's in the process, of course, along with Mark Meadows, his former chief of staff. They're both filing to have the case removed from state court to federal court on the grounds that this case targets their actions as federal officials. The operative principle there is that federal officials can't be targeted under state laws for actions they took in their official capacity as federal officials. This is part of the federalist system in which certain issues are reserved for states and others for the federal government to handle. And here's the key. In the past, whenever federal courts intervene, in every single instance, when the removal was granted, when the case was taken from local prosecutors to federal prosecutors, the case always got dismissed. So that's why a number of legal scholars don't think this case will even ever see the light of day. A number of these defendants have already petitioned for the case to be removed from the local courts to the federal courts, and whenever that's granted, historically, the case is thrown out. But something else is happening here that promises to be perhaps even more momentous than any particular pathetic Fulton County case that'll have no chance of withstanding judicial review. Public sentiment, particularly in the state of Georgia, is turning rapidly and overwhelmingly against this whole weaponized lawfare circus. A recent Rasmussen survey found that nearly 60% of likely Georgia voters believe that Willis is unfairly prosecuting Trump. Moreover, 53% of Georgia voters support calling a special session of the legislature to prevent Willis from bringing charges against Trump, and that is reanimating a surge in calls among Georgia lawmakers to stop Fani Willis in her tracks and crush this prosecution once and for all.
I think a lot of people are saying that it's unfair because, you can have a lot of, government, which one to call them, politicians and whatnot, that in the past that has done all type of stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And got away with things or got a slap on the wrist, whatever the case may be. So, I get it. I definitely get it. Especially when you start hearing other stories that's going on with someone who's actually sitting in that seat right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? With that whole little situation. You know what I mean? That to me, that's just crazy to me.
And I remember, I didn't remember her name, but I remember in one other video that we did, she was so happy to talk about the charges that was, again, that Trump was facing.
You talking about Fani?
Yeah, she was really excited about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The lawmakers to stop Fani Willis in her tracks and crush this prosecution once and for all. And it's got the leftist woke media panicked. Wait until you see this. But first, gang, you know how you can really stick it to the woke left? It's just by clicking on that link below and getting your very own set of these collectible, limited supply Trump cards. Patriots played their anti-globalist Trump card against the left in 2016, and we're getting ready to play it again in 2024. So what better way to show your support for Trump's re-election than with these 5 collectible pieces of Trump art? These cards have a limited supply, so don't wait. Only 2,500 sets of these cards are set to be made, and they all come with a certificate of authenticity verifying that you own an original set. These make great gifts for any MAGA patriot in your life, and if you buy 2 sets, you'll also get a bonus gold Trump 2024 card absolutely free. These physical cards are high quality, made in America, and highly collectible, but again, there's only a limited supply, so don't wait. By the time you remember...
Those will be trading like baseball top cards. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Let me get... You got a Trump rookie card? Like,
America, and highly collectible, but again, there's only a limited supply, so don't wait. By the time you remember, they'll likely be gone. So click on that link below right now and get your Trump cards today. NPR just published a rather panicked piece on how the calls for a special legislative session to deal decisively with Fani Willis are growing louder and louder by the day. The growing effort is being led by Georgia State Representative Colton Moore, who's calling for the state government to cut funds off from the Fulton County DA's office and begin impeachment hearings on Fani Willis to discover just how far the weaponization of Georgia's legal system has gone. Now, the repulsive Rhino governor, Brian Kemp, who thinks the 2020 election was the most pristine election ever in the history of humanity, he's, of course, pushing back against these impeachment efforts. I mean, after all, who needs Democrats when you have such loyal, spineless rhinos? And on top of that fecklessness, you also have the Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr, again, another Republican, who's refusing to step in and get involved in the motion that was filed to remove the case from state court to federal court, even though Georgia state law requires the Attorney General to be involved in any state criminal case that could be removed to federal court. We talked about this before in a couple of other videos, but a Republican Attorney General in Georgia could shut this circus down this very second, but he refuses to do so. And it's all because these feckless Rhino establishment hacks, they're all in on it. They want Trump indicted. They want Trump taken out. But it's all ultimately to no avail. Even Newsweek is admitting that Trump is crushing Biden in the polls in Georgia, where the election held today, he would stomp Biden way beyond the margin of fraud. All of this weaponized legalism and all of this Rhino establishment cooperation with that weaponized legalism really seems to be doing nothing more than growing Trump's support rather than stifling it.
Facts.
So all of that means ultimately that while Fani Willis's case may eventually crumble by way of judicial review, the bell appears to be tolling for the whole of Georgia's corrupt system as 2024 approaches. Hey gang, I know what it's like to feel alone out there in these turbulent times, but I broke free. If you too have been looking for a community with like-minded patriots who are serious about resisting globalism, building a parallel economy, and having intelligent and deep fellowship on a regular basis, then you've come to the right place. In my Courageous Patriot Insiders community, we're building a close-knit movement of, by, and for patriots who are breaking free from the outrage and despair cycles of the mainstream media and taking on the fight against globalism. Every week, I deep dive into the content I can't share on big tech and give you the fighting the woke in both public and...
Yeah.
Okay.
But to make a point of what he was saying about the polls, if they was to run right now or whatever the case may be, I had said this a few months back that everything that's going on with Trump right now, all that's doing is making his supporters come out even that much stronger.
Oh, yeah.
And to gather more supporters for him.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why his numbers is going up like that. You know what I'm saying? They say, what did you say? Any publicity is good publicity.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this publicity that he's getting that's circling around him right now is benefiting him. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people feel like, well, some feel like it's hurting,
right,
but it's really benefiting him though.
And he's relatable.
Very relatable.
In that area.
Exactly.
To a lot of people.
A lot of people. You know, a lot of people. So, you know, and he's capitalizing off of it. You know, he's capitalized off of it. See, they got baseball cards like for Trump type thing. You know what I mean? MAGA hats. You know what I'm saying? That he capitalized on. Like, you know, he's a businessman. You know, he's smart. So, you know what I'm saying? He's out there playing Monopoly right now. You know what I mean? So you roll the dice and you go roll one of his properties, you got to pay him.
Right.
You know,
right.
It's just that simple. So,
right.
You know, anything you want to add to this one?
It's just funny to see that all that she was so excited telling us about is kind of backfiring.
Right.
It's kind of blowing up in her face.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah, she got some bad news. She got
Very
some bad news. Yeah.
I hope Trump comes out and do one of these debates though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's going to the views definitely go up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He knows it. He knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. That's why he's sitting back in the cut. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing with it right now, but you know I'll pop out in a minute. You feel me? I'm just building it up right now. I'm building it up. You know. So anyway, y'all comment down below. Let us know what y'all think about this man. Let's jump to some shout outs.
Okay. First shout out goes to River Birch Farm. What's up, River Birch Farm?
River Birch Farm. Shout out to you, man. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction.
Yes.
Give us your thoughts about it. Let us know what you think about it. Comment down below and come back and join us for some more reactions.
Second shout out goes to Amy Davis. What's up, Amy Davis?
Amy Davis. What's going on, man? Shout out to you. Hope you definitely enjoyed that reaction as well. Let us know what your thoughts are about it. Comment down below. Let us know.
Yes.
We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
Thank you so much for stopping by. And like Jay said in the last video or this video, these videos are starting to get deeper and deeper.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So we hope you guys continue on the journey with us. Make sure you guys keep God first.
Yes, most importantly.
Most importantly. Oh, and by the way, Jay had me watching this video today about a street preacher. And I tell you, it was a great, great video. Great video, y'all. Great video. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to see if I can put the link in the in our comment section so y'all can click on it and watch it yourselves. This
He's
dude,
amazing.
yeah, he was on point, man. And every time
He had a answer for every question.
Every question. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you know you on your right path, when you have an answer to every question. And he was very relatable of how he was delivering the message over to him.
Right, not forcing it.
Right.
Just simply spreading the
Right.
good news,
And
spreading the message.
And one of the things that stood out to me about that was when he said, it's like when a police officer pull you over from doing 75 into 65 and he gives you a ticket, it's not because he's judging you or anything, but he's just telling you what the law is. He's abiding by the law.
Right.
And that's basically what he was out there doing, telling you what the law is. He ain't out here judging nobody, but I'm telling you what the law is, what it says in the law book. You know what I mean? So that really stood out to me. That was a really good way to put that. Like I said, he's very relatable.
Yes.
So again, y'all need to go check it out. I'm gonna put the link inside the comment section, man. We love y'all.
Yes, we do.
And we'll catch y'all in the next reaction video.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.